Welcome to Week 1 podcast. Welcome, everybody. It's the first podcast of the 2025 season. I'm Sam, and with us we have Rob. Rob, how's it going, sir?
Sam, I'm doing all right. I gotta get a double crown tomorrow, so I'm both poor and gonna be in some pain. So other than that, I'm doing, I guess, all right, man.
Yeah, football's back. You know, we had one of the best games ever with the Bills and Ravens. If you guys watched that, that was crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, those teams don't send the team to. Those teams don't tend to disappoint. Sam, boy, it's tongue twister.
That was amazing. You know, you saw like fourth quarter, the fans were leaving. You know, that's like that playoff games back in the '90s where that largest comeback ever, Buffalo against Houston Oilers back then.
I'll tell you honestly, I got out the night before and I got so drunk that I slept right on through that game. So that was the next morning. I was hungover off my ass. So I've only heard rumors of it.
Yeah, and while we're at it, let's we have a new member of our league today. I'm sorry, this year. What's his name again, Rob?
It is Leo's Legion.
Leo's Legion.
Welcome, right. Leo. Well, welcome, Kelly. And it is Leo's Legion. And just for Leo's Legion and everybody else, we remind you that any trash talk that is spoken upon here is purely in jest. And I will give it just as much as I give it to myself, as much as I will take it and give it to you. So
yes.
Sam says I'm too nice.
You're too nice, man. Man, you got to be,
nice.
Stephen A. Just make bad takes. Just make bad takes, everything. You know?
I will never be Stephen A. Smith.
Just make horrible takes. That's how you get the ratings, okay?
Sam.
But since it's the first week, Rob, I don't think we need to look at standings just yet, right?
Well, no, I would say that I'm going to go on a limb, Sam, and say half the league is 1-0 and half the league is 0-1, man.
There we go.
We'll go. We got 13 weeks to go. We're not crowning anybody quite yet, so you are correct, sir.
Half the league's undefeated, the other half is winless. There we go.
Yep, it's I think we had some couple losses this week that got bad losses, but it won't come anywhere close to getting any money. So
yeah. Well, let's Rob, let's go ahead and get right into the matchups.
Let's do it, baby. I'm ready. Let's start right off with one of our better ones on the week, if you don't mind, because we're going to do them in the order they show up on our screen today. So so Kelly Knights versus Wolfpack. Well, we are cross-conference first 2 weeks here, Sam.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this. So Kelly Knights, not a bad performance or anything. Comes in. It was a low-scoring week, by the way, Sam. Across the board, a lot of low scores there. But he does get Justin Herbert. Tua, Sam. I don't think Tua is rosterable in fantasy football anymore. I don't think he's rosterable, man. And that just drags Tyreek Hill into the nether regions. Not a lot there. Let's look at Wolfpack here, who coming in at a 65.5% efficiency rating, which is really pretty bad. He could have put up a 217, but then again, I don't really see anywhere I would have gone with the roster. I mean, you fool, you started your number one draft pick, Jahmyr Gibbs, over the great Javonte Williams experiment in I don't know what these guys are thinking.
Two touchdowns.
Dude, I mean, let's be real. Wolf's loaded here, man. 34-20. I mean, he comes in 100 points over his three quarterbacks combined. Derrick Henry that guy, like I was telling Nolan the other night, I go, you can make a case for this guy being the best running back ever. And he's like, no. And I was just like, really? What do you think he would have done on Dallas? You don't think he would have been better than Emmitt Smith? I mean, the guy's just unstoppable, man. Mm-hmm. So Drake London, Devontae Smith do nothing for him. He left a zillion points on the bench. This is Todd we're talking about, so it's but he's got a team that might be worth watching, and they got off to a big start, 142, could have had 217, Sam. Kelly Knights, he's better days ahead. The good news is if you want to drop Tua now, I guarantee you can pick him back up in week 3 if he goes off hot. So, all right, moving on. Hey, Sam, I think I got your game up next. Ninja Assassin versus Sam Tide. Did you put up a 161 to start?
Dude, I don't play around. No, honestly, going into Sunday night, I thought I was going to lose because that's a lot of points to make up,
shit. You were losing going into the last 3 minutes of the game. What the hell are you talking about, man?
True, true, true.
If it had not been for just like mayhem breaking out, I mean, Belichick made he put up a very respectable 142,
Sure.
man. I mean, what a shitty feeling, too. You're like, I got this in the bag. Here comes garbage time. It turns out garbage time is winning time, man. Josh Allen. I would never take a quarterback, but in the first round. But I'm apparently the minority here. I can see under the current rules we have that Josh Allen is as well as Lamar Jackson.
Lamar
These guys
Jackson,
are,
yeah.
yeah, and I mean, Jalen Hurts. These guys are made for this league, so it's yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, they're available to all. I mean, as long as you get the number one pick. So yeah, huge man. And you had Michael Penix too. That was a nice game, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty good. And Zay Flowers step up. Can we get rid of the tight end position,
No,
please?
no, we're never getting rid of the tight end position. The tight end position is not going anywhere. Just because Mark Andrews did shit, which I would remind you that Mark Andrews did like shit 10 times last year during the season. Draft the tight end. No, the tight end is here to stay. I mean, it is vital there. That 3-0 rundown there between you and Belichick, Nate, was huge, Sam. I don't know what you're talking about. Game changer. It's all about the draft, bro. Anyway, though, so yeah, it's hey, nice game, Sam. Way to come out.
I beat last
And
year's champ. I beat last year's champ, so it's all
you
good.
did, man. And Belichick, man, as a matter of fact, been in the championship 2 years in a row. He's going to have
Mm,
better days out of Joe Burrow. You can not expect 10 points each week, I would not assume.
yep.
And I'd say in a very positive development for you, everybody remember Jacksonville Jaguars still are in this league. I mean, and I think that game went on for like 9.5 hours on Sunday. Travis Etienne, I think, has not much competition now, so
Yeah.
you might have something there, Sam.
Yep. 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 I
So,
saw that. I saw that. Wait. Before we move on to another game, I just want to say I have the highest weekly score. I have the highest season score.
oh,
And wait, I guess Belichick Mike got the bad beat of the year so far. I want to
hey,
say
bro, I'll Venmo you 150 right now. Those
yes,
things
yes.
will.
Let's call it. Let's call it right
That
now.
161, it's gonna hold all year, man. It might not hold the next game. Anyway,
No.
Belichick made great game, man, but it just
Good game.
wasn't to be
Good
this week.
game.
Don't see much you could have done, man. Browntown, Savs, Browntown. All right, we're gonna pile on Browntown. You're no longer a rookie here. And we're coming in at a 69.5, which
Ouch.
anytime you're in double digits, Sam, in this league, you're going to get shit.
Yeah.
And especially when you're sitting there with 52% efficiency rating.
Mm.
Then again, what right-minded human would start Justin Fields over Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, man? He comes in at about 100 and 135% of their combined production this week. So that's a good way of saying better days are ahead. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, boy, that's a mouthful. And he has a guy in his name named Tyroa McMillan. Oh, man, these guys, they stress me. Yeah, nah, not much there. Savs, hey, I heard Josh Allen had a good game, Sam. What do you
Good
think?
game. Yeah. 54 points. Good job on starting him.
Wow, did anybody see that game on Sunday night? Savs. Hey, you know what, Savs? We'll talk big about you later. You got a good team. You always do. And is Rashid Rice sitting down there on the bench going to be able to carry that? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? 6 weeks, man. Yeah, Savs off and rolling again. 138.5 gets a big one over Browntown. Better days ahead. Degenerate versus Dean Gray. This game's pretty good.
Yeah.
Degenerate. Yeah. Brock Purdy. Dude, Brock Purdy sucks. Okay, can I just put it out there? Brock Purdy just sucks, okay? And you know who sucks even worse than that? The Seattle cornerback crew, dude. Just ridiculous coverage in that game, man. Guy just throws the ball up there to God knows where, and it's always the next day, oh, he had a shoulder injury, and a toe injury, and it's just amazing he could even make those throws. And I'm like, dude, Brock Purdy thinks he can make throws that Brock Purdy just simply can't make. Yet it does not matter when the Seattle Seahawks are on the field and just, like, not covering – and they're like covered them too, and they're like overrunning plays or stopping on routes. It was bizarre. So I am the king of the Brock Purdy is not worth $50 million fan club. Me, I'm the leader. Christian McCaffrey got about 1,000 snaps in that game and came out of it with 13 points. Huh?
Wow.
What about Emeka Egbuka?
31 points. Wow. Yep.
That's a rookie performance right there, man. That's big time. Coming in with Bucky Irvin. Man, Michael's got balls, dude, coming in with two Buccaneers in this game, enough to win. Hey, I like it. Dean Gray, Lamar Jackson. It seems like he's worth more than 42, but I guess not. Oh, he had Christian McCaffrey too. Mike Evans was a shadow of Emeka Egbuka, and Vlad McConkey. How does Scott get 122, dude?
Well, I'm looking at yeah.
Yeah,
How did he get
I
it?
mean, it looks like absolute trash up until outside of Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray doing that Kyler Murray thing, which is it just ain't ever gonna happen for that guy. I think he's in like year 17 now too, and everybody still thinks he's like a second year player. So I might be a little off on my years. Anyway, Scott, man, that is a lucky ass. Just it was a loss, but man, poor Michael could have been in bad beat territory. I mean, large March territory there.
Oh,
Now, now we get on to the genius Gain Green. Nothing to say except for everything he touches is brilliant, coming in at 82.6. So, yeah, that's about what I did in school, too, as a low B student. I made the horrible mistake at about 9:58 on Sunday morning of switching Kenneth Walker in for Marvin Harrison. I literally have no idea what I was thinking there.
gotta go with
You
your
know,
gut, man. Go with your gut.
Now, my gut told me to go with Marvin Harrison against the crappy Saints, and then for some reason I was like, no, Kenneth Walker's going to tear it up. And it was cool as he was kind of helping the other running back have a nice day there. I think he outcarried him, but he did not outyard him. So that was awesome. Bijan, right off the bat, though, made up for it. Michael Penix Jr. to Bijan. I had 24 yards rushing out of Bijan, but I got like 100-something points, 100 yards receiving, so it's good enough. And it's like right off the bat, they hit it. Saquon, better days ahead. Looked like Philly was trying to make sure nobody got hurt in that game as they beat the lowly, lame Cowboys who, I mean, only the Cowboys can lose and to a team that had no interest in really throwing it outside the hash marks whatsoever. And Cowboys fans going, that's it, we're going to Super Bowl, the dude gets thrown out of the game like their star defender gets thrown out of the game for spitting on Dak, which, by the way, is about the weakest spit I've seen. I mean, it wasn't even. I mean, he had to really look to see that spit flying through the air, but I mean, he should have gotten ejected. And again, Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl, Sam. Patrick Mahomes, man, I didn't get to see the game. I was down in the Santa Barbara watching the Flamingos play a beautiful concert, so I did not see the Chiefs' opening loss. Cam Ward is man, he makes Tua look good, dude. I know it was the Broncos, but still the Broncos kind of suck. Did somebody start Bo Nix this week? That guy sucks too, man. He's like 35 for crying out loud. All right, anyway, on to the next one. Big game for Gang Green. Leo's Legion, El Oso Verde. Leo, we're gonna let you know a little secret here, brother, and it's gonna be we're gonna help the newbies out. Guys, don't be mad at me. You can roster more than one quarterback, and you can also start more than one quarterback. You might notice that it might be a 2-quarterback league. I don't know nothing, Sam. Do you know anything about that, man?
Hey, I love 2 quarterbacks, except when one of them's on a bye. But yes, to all the newbies out there, you can start 2 QBs.
You can roster 3 too now. Yeah. So it's that's going to be it. It's that's the newbies got to learn, and also you got to learn that Jamar Chase, you just can't trust him. 2 fucking points. I would drop him now.
No.
I do believe Gangrene's in now. Sam, it's time to let him go, dude. You're just riding that train. It's going to nowhere. So that's the other thing about this league. We give a lot of sound advice, don't we, Sam? So drop Jamar and he had a good draft, by the way. He's a really good draft and a very and quite frankly a professional draft. So better days ahead. We read because we love. Ella Verde. Walk in the park, 123. He didn't have to do much this week. Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott were 6. Remember, Cowboys going to the Super Bowl, brother. 6 points. They're going to the Super Bowl any day now. Nolan, I sat on the couch and watched him decide he was going to start Matthew Golden over DJ Moore, which is an answer. They both suck, but yeah, I don't know. Garrett Wilson. And I don't know. Everybody saw Pittsburgh and the Jets as being the high-scoring game of the season, right? 34-32. That game screamed 9-6. So easy win for him. I left a bunch of points on the bench. That seems to be a theme this week. We got a lot of C students here. The bag of the bat. Another 79.2 coming in at 81, huh? 95.
95 points.
95. CJ Stroud. Man, what do you think about CJ Stroud, Sam?
His sophomore, I mean, obviously it's his third year, but his sophomore slump just really messed him up. I mean, I
They
wasn't
held it
touching him.
back, did they?
Yeah, yeah,
They
that
held it
sophomore
back.
slump, but
Sophomore slump. He's in his sixth year. No, it's third year, but
yeah, his
it's
third year. But that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
After that sophomore slump, I was like, I can't trust him, you know? Um,
The good news about this mess right here, looking at it, is I expect CK to make a lot of roster moves really quick. So,
yes.
because I'm looking at Stroud, Pacheco, ugh, oh, Tyrone Tracy. Ugh, God. Well, again, yeah. So as we move forward here, straight LA Kings, easy win, 132. Nice week. You got a wait. Nice, huge game out of Derrick Henry. That's going to help him. He had to deal with the Kenneth Walker nightmare as well. Man, look at those. Uh, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, and Caleb Williams. I like it. He's going the Rob Green route, man. Taking the junk in the 14th round and beyond, dude. And we only have 14 rounds, but seeing what you can turn into gold, and it's good. I mean, I like it. I'm envious. I'll trade you teams right now. So, moving on. Nice one, David. Nice one, brother. And Heart Foundation and High Rollers. Heart Foundation 108, 100.25. This is game of the week. I guess High Rollers coming in with not much of anything, although pretty decent out of the running backs. Bo Nix,
Hey,
you know,
they win with Bo Nix versus Bo Nix. Can't say it out.
This is the Bo Nix Bowl. You know what I got to say is 150% better than Dak Prescott headed to the Super Bowl. Yeah, Jalen Hurts, guy's pretty good at football, huh? Seems to know that offense very, very well up there. It's interesting to watch that team because, God, that team has a lot of talent, man. Right? The Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like my wife's like, I don't understand how Jalen Hurts they don't contain him. Da da da. I go, that's because they got like Pro Bowlers at every position, man. You know,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
mean, I would say even second team All Pro because making the Pro Bowl guys like Bo Nix get in there. So, and nice week, and he was smart enough to start Marvin Harrison Jr. He did leave Amika on the bench. Amika rolls off my tongue easier than Egbuka, so we will call him Amika from this point forward. And yeah, nice one though, Cody. You got a
Yeah.
good team, bro. High rollers, everybody's got a fine team. It's 1 week, but
Don't
we get them
panic.
where
Is
we
that what you're
can.
saying? Don't panic, people.
Well, people in conference two don't panic. People in conference one absolutely panic, man. Some of these fifth year wide receivers out there, especially, and better think twice. I mean, it's now I think I read some huge article this, in my leisure time here about how it was going to be a bad year for rookie wide receivers, and it didn't really play out like that on Sunday, but we'll see. Yeah, no, the Aguka guy looks pretty good though. That I will say, and that's just more weapons. And that was a weird game against Atlanta too. So, yeah, everybody panic. Get your roster moves. All right, so here's another tidbit for the league. Starters. You can turn in starters as soon as the clock strikes midnight on Tuesday. You don't have to wait till 5:14 on Thursday, which it drives me crazy because I can't see anything. If you do not start your Thursday starters, everybody, at some point, you're kind of screwed until it gets too late, and then we step in and we move them. But if we have to keep things fair, but we rarely have to do that. So everybody, put your starters in, get them in, get it going. Don't just let's go. I mean, don't overthink it. The Green Bay Packers play who tomorrow? Shit. Washington.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get Daniels and Love and the guys going right now, man.
Yeah, and to add on that, you can submit your starters on Thursday, but then come Saturday, you can move around your starters for Sunday
Shit.
games. So
You can
just
you can submit your starters on Tuesday and then bench guys on Thursday at 5:14.
yeah,
Don't be like, oh shit, I was driving in traffic and it was that one spot on the 41 where I don't get a signal, which does not exist, by the way. We all, So the shit that we could hear back in 2012 or something doesn't work anymore. Hey, as commissioner, your text or your phone wasn't working on, huh? So yeah, everybody get your starters in, make sure everything's in on time, roll it right on through, and that's all I got, Sam.
awesome. Well, thanks for joining us on our very first podcast of 2025. Good luck, everybody, the rest of the season. Make sure you get your waivers in by tomorrow afternoon, right, Rob? Before tomorrow afternoon,
No, before noon tomorrow. Before noon tomorrow, waiver wire due by noon. League free agents open up right after that. A couple things for next year we're looking at, just so everybody knows, is we'll probably do a second waiver wire. I did not have a chance to do these things. You just kept the status quo. Probably do a second waiver wire to allow guys to get dropped to be picked up same week. That does not happen this year. They do have to go a whole week where they're on dormancy. And we're probably going to add in a little bit of a half-point PPR next year to maybe bring this quarterback thing a little bit more into a little more down. It's about 4 or 5 guys kind of taking it over. So exciting things to look forward in year 25, man.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining in. I'm Sam, Rob, and we'll see you next time.
Sam, thank you as always. Everybody, good luck, guys.